Day 41 starts out showing you my base location. Took me forever to build. I did end up getting a couple of tames, as you can see. It is a very big spot. You can see that's where my trap was. I got some wolves going. Got them breeding a little bit. I built all of the stuff that I need to keep going. Again, this place is huge and it took me hours to build this, and I was kind of mad it didn't record. Ended up going out and finding a high level RG because this is the center. You can find a lot of high level things. And then I found some more wolves, went in one of the ice caves. I found a couple of them in there and decided to tame those because both of the wolves that I found on Lava Island were the same gender. So I couldn't use them. And you can't leave a cave without getting an artifact. Found an Anki on the way home, so I had to grab that and knock it out in my trap. Went out, grabbed a penguin. A couple of penguins, actually. The other one was in my beak. But I figured I would need these for organic polymer, and honestly, didn't end up using them that much. But I got them. And then I started breeding wolves. And trying to get one that looked like Midnight. Because I missed my wolf. And I wanted one, like, right away. The wolves I ended up getting actually ended up being better stats than Midnight. Except for their speed. So I did use Midnight to get the colors. But she did not get any stats put onto the new ones. All of the stats came from the new ones that I got. Day 42 I found a Giga and an Alpha Rex and an Alpha Lead Sickness. There was lots of alpha killing to try to get some better loot. Knocked out another RG because I liked its colors. As you do. Sabertooth. Again, because I liked its colors and I thought I was going to use it for the caves. It ended up just being a base decoration. I was able to kill this Leads just for fun because it was on the top of the water. Got the RG back. Found another Dodic. Tamed it. Ended up going to this cave underwater on day 43 to grab this artifact here of the immune. And there was a loot crate behind it, so can't leave that ungrabbed. A pretty good Megatherium saddle, good Sabertooth saddle. I grabbed a Sarco in this cave so that I could make it through the water a little easier. And this cave overspawns like freaking crazy. Don't know what it is about my game, but this cave is insane with how much overspawn there is. That pretty regularly in there I crashed. And I wanted Sarcos to go through the cave a little easier, so I ended up taming a couple of them. Went AFK while breeding. And got a pretty good one. Day 44, my wolves were done, as you can see. I did get the Midnight's colors, but this is not Midnight. It's a new one. I just used her for the colors. I made it to the Oasis cave and went through the parkour area. It was actually a lot easier than I expected it to be. I've never done this cave in my life before, but it really wasn't that bad. It took me maybe 12 or 13 tries to fully get it all the way through. It really wasn't that bad. A lot of people hate this cave because of the parkour, but I managed to do it in a lot faster time than I thought I was gonna. So, it really wasn't so bad. Like everyone likes to say it is. But, grabbed the artifact of the pack, I believe. And it took me a while. As you can see, I'm like, finally. It was late. I was tired, and I was done doing this cave. Got my artifacts back home on day 45. It didn't record for some reason most of the day until I realized that it didn't record. So all that really happened was I went and got this trike. I made a chemistry bench right there, and I also tamed a Bronto because I needed berries. Day 46, I went into the cave. You can also see I got my hair colored, if you can see that. Went into this cave to get the artifact of the Devious. And I don't know if I showed off the otters or not, but I got an otter or two so I could hold artifacts. I found this high-level male Tech Rex. Knocked it out on foot. It was actually weirdly easy to do. Plus I have good armor, so it didn't hurt that bad when I got bit. I was gonna use Tech Rexes for the boss, but I decided against it, and I went and did something different for the boss. You'll see later. Crafted a Dodic saddle in my RG's inventory because I found some metal in drops. And I was drop hunting for most of day 46, so I have a bunch of loot in here. And some of that included some metal, so I tamed a Dodic while out and about because it was blue. And put a saddle on it. Now this one's not the blue one, or maybe it is. Here's all the loot that I got on day 46. There's quite a bit of stuff. Like I said, I went drop hunting. There was quite a bit I needed. So here's what I decided to use for the boss. And I spent the rest of the day breeding them. Got my Spinos going. Sadly, I did not get this purple color on my dinos, and I didn't really feel like messing with it because this took way longer than I wanted it to. But the rest of the day was spent breeding and trying to get the correct levels for the Spinos. I have this notebook I write all the stats down that I want in, and neither of these were what I wanted. I did find this cool colored RG also. And like I said, I got some otters. I bred up the Dodix and got this blue mutation one that I liked quite a bit. Built the greenhouse. Got all my pipes laid out where I needed them so that all the crops could grow. And got all the crops I needed. I don't know why I didn't put narco berries on the lone one, but I didn't. So, yeah, I don't know. I should have, but I didn't. And I did build the cryo fridge also. Day 47, I got the artifact of the massive and the artifact of the strong. In the lava cave. And I tamed a Megalania because I saw one on the wall. And I was going to test something that I didn't end up testing. While flying around, on one of the earlier days, I found this max level Giga. It was a 150. So I built my trap with stuff that I got from drops actually and knocked it out. Luckily I had a bunch of narcotic on me, so I was able to tame it pretty quick. Built the industrial forge. And I wanted to build that ascended scuba tank as well. I did have to knock out some ceilings to make this work. Put all my artifacts on display. On day 48, I tamed an allosaur because I saw one while I was out and about. It was a decent level and I wanted one. And then I went hunting for everything I needed to fight the Gamma, Beta, and Alpha boss. By the end of the day, I didn't have all of it, but I had a lot of the stuff that I needed to fight the boss. I still needed Basilos, I needed Sarcos, I needed Spinos, and I needed to find some Tusos and Thylacoleo. On day 49, I circled around this alpha squid for what seemed like forever. I found it the other day. It is a max level alpha. Took me a while, but I ended up getting it killed. It ran away a lot because it inked me quite a bit. And I was 3 tentacles away from getting everything I needed for the boss. As you can see, I passed by an artifact that I didn't see. But I know now, obviously, that this is over, that I got the wrong artifacts. You guys have probably been screaming at me in the comments, but I figure it out. I promise. I figure it out. The rest of day 49 was getting everything I needed to fight the boss. I thought I was ready. Apparently, I'm missing 4 artifacts. I had everything. Thought I had everything. I'm missing 4 artifacts. Son of a bitch. Yeah, I had to go back there. Just I ended up getting the rest of the artifacts I needed on day 50 because I found out I got the wrong ones. But you guys already knew that. Found the ice cave and got the other 2 artifacts needed. I did sit in there forever trying to get my otters so that I could have all of them, and yeah, not a fun experience, but I got them done. It wasn't too bad. I did have to die and respawn and go back in that cave because I didn't know you could not get out once you got down there. But got all the artifacts, started the boss fight just to test out how easy Gamma was, because I didn't think that I was gonna be completely prepared for Alpha. I did not level these Spinos all the way. I gave them all 10 Tech Rexes each, because I did end up taming a couple more Tech Rexes and getting some mutations and blah blah blah. I gave them 10 each to level them, and I guess that was plenty for the boss fight, because that was real time. It went down real easy. I went back, got the artifact, and I have to change the camera because my son came in the screen. And I don't want to show him on the video. So here's a recording of a different camera on a different day. I didn't realize that he made it into the screen, but that's okay. Here is beta. Pretty easy. And after I realized that he was on screen, I ended up just going ahead and turning the camera off for the alpha fight, because he likes to watch. He does play with me occasionally, but he mostly likes to watch. But alpha was a little bit harder than I thought it was going to be, but I only lost, I think it was 3 Spinos, maybe 2. But this is the full alpha fight. One Spino there. One Spino there. One Spino there. I lost 3. There's my little trophy wall that I'm gonna do in every single base. I upload myself, and we're off to Scorched.
This desert wasteland was a turning point for Helena and her allies. It was here that her fellow explorer Rockwell began his spiral into darkness. If only Helena could have seen the threat that was so close to her, where Rockwell's experiments would lead. There's danger lurking beneath these sands, survivor. Seek out this Ark's guardian and find your way to where I'm waiting for you.
We wake up on Scorched Earth and immediately go to the green obelisk because we're super close to it. I did grab a couple explore notes. Sorry, we're gonna be doing that again. I do have to get all of them. It's part of the challenge. I'm not quite sure what happened to my recording here, but it only shows a partial screen for some reason. Okay, so technically this is day 51 because it's a different day. But I'm going to show you what happened on day 50. Because apparently it didn't record very well. So I started building the base. I built this trap and got Dodic, an Inky, Vulture, these two guys, and I got a horse because I thought it gathered fiber. It did not. And I got this Moschops because it does gather fiber, and I need that. That's what happened at the end of day 50. I don't know what happened to the recording, but it's gone now. And it was all wonky. I fixed that, as you can see. But yeah, that was day 50, or the end of day 50, and this is the start of day 51.